starting at just $59.99.
I am so excited to talk with our next guest, and I bet you are going to fall in love with him too. This is David Gambrell. He has Chatt Craftsman here in town, and he is a master at what he does, and the best part is he loves it. So good to see you.
Oh yeah, it's nice to be here.
I told you if I had enough money, I could be your best friend every day of the week and have a different project for you. I think it must be so much fun to create that wow factor for people, and that's what you do.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I joke with people a lot of times that I'm like a kid with Lincoln Logs. I just like to make things. It's fun for me. I like the tangible finished product to say, look, there it is.
I think it's an interesting thing in life that life is never a straight line, right? So you've been doing this long enough now, you can look back on the years that have gotten you to this point and see how things you've learned along the way you now use.
Yeah, it's great. I like the being able to look back and see like what I thought was the coolest thing in the world 10 years ago, and it's like it's still pretty cool, but like the things now, like it's cool to be able to look back and see the progression of not just the workmanship, but the style of things that people prefer over time too.
So let's talk about that style, because David can do big projects, smaller projects. You're doing a lot of decks right now and that type of thing, but it's the small stuff that has me intrigued, like you will do doors.
Yeah, we did my favorite one was a custom built door that was built to fit an existing archway in a house, and then they just needed it closed off, and so we built a door to fit that space and then hung it in there to make that their bedroom.
I think a lot of homeowners dream of built-ins. There is a difference in a true, well-done built-in versus just getting some bookshelves.
Right. Yeah, and that's one of my things about doing built-in units, which is my favorite thing to do really, is I build everything out of hardwood. I don't do any particle board or MDF. There's nothing, like everything that I build is meant to be there for your grandkids.
Do you have a favorite wood to use?
Not really. They all have their pros and cons, just depends on what it's being used for. I really like any type of woodwork.
Is it hard for you, since you do love the wood, to then watch it get painted?
Sometimes. There are definitely certain projects that it is just, that's what's best suited, is it fits the space better that way for it to be painted, but I am a little biased as a woodworker that I really love a good stain grade unit. To
draw out the beautiful grains in that wood, right? So, okay, let's use a hypothetical, because my wheels are spinning as I'm talking to you, thinking about my own house. So suppose I came to you and I said, David, could you just come to my house and let me show you some places that I wish I could target and enhance, but I'm not quite sure how to get the vision. Can you do that?
Yeah, we've done that with a number of things. We've you know, if you have any kind of just inspiration pictures of like, I like this type of unit, but I'd like this style of trim, or I want it to fit in this particular space, so there are going to be some adjustments. We've done a lot of those types of, if you have just some ideas, and we put it all together.
Because you know how to do so much of the other though, if there is anything structural with the house, like if you want to do this, I may have to knock out this wall or do some things. You're not afraid to do that. You know how to address the totality of the project.
Yeah, we do pretty much everything.
Yeah. You were telling me about, what do you call it, a drafting table?
Yeah, we just finished, we refinished an antique drafting table that was actually being used as a dining table. It's actually one of my favorite pieces that we've done. An antique restoration is a lot of fun.
So I'm glad you went there, or we went there together, because maybe you have something at your house that you do love and it's looking weather worn or time worn. Maybe you can restore it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you do anything with hardwood floors?
Yeah, we do. We can install or refinish hardwood floors. That same joke as being like a kid with Lincoln Logs, pretty much anything made of wood we'll work with.
Can you give thanks to anybody in your life for pointing you in this direction, or it just happened?
So many people. Well, my brother's been a contractor his entire life, and so I'm the youngest of 5, and so I've had a lot of help in. I just started this business not even 2 years ago quite, and so I've had a lot of help in that area, just the business side of things.
How far out are you booking?
Next year. at this
Okay.
point. It would be in January before anything new could come in. But that being the case, I would also, if things continue to grow like they do, would be looking to hire somebody new to continue to grow.
Yeah, that would be a very good thing to do. Are you working on something right now that has you inspired?
I just went to look last night at another built-in unit that's going to be a custom built-in desk that the stylistic preferences of this particular unit are going to be a lot of fun.
That's one of the things I'm loving and realizing about you is that your style is what the customer wants.
Oh yeah.
You don't have a formula.
No, I'm full of questions whenever I go to look at a project. Do you want it over here at this size or particular trim type? I want to make sure that it's in your house. It's whatever you want it to look like.
Okay, my wheels are spinning, David. Here's how you can get him if your wheels are spinning too. Follow him on Facebook at Chatt Craftsman. His phone number is 423-633-4662. He will hear your vision, share his with you, and then you can make that dream become reality. Big or small project, he can do it.